You are with the big story here. I'm Seher Zama, and our focus continues to be in the search for Tarun Gupta. As the entire country, all of us gearing up to mark and celebrate, to ring in the new year, there is one family in Mumbai who remains anxious in search of their son. Family of 17-year-old autistic Tarun Gupta. They've been looking for him for the past 92 days. The insensitivity of the railway police force in identifying the helpless child and their inability to rescue him, to hand him over to his parents even when he was found, has left this family distressed. This new year, we are coming together to make a resolution to help reunite Tarun with his family, press for action by the authorities and the police, and find him.
This is Tarun Gupta, a 17-year-old autistic boy from Mumbai, joyfully dancing at a rally near his home in Kolaba on the 1st of October. Unfortunately, it was also the last time Tarun's parents saw him. On 1st of October, Tarun was playing outside his home in a grey t-shirt and denim shorts. Like any other autistic child, Tarun too was moved by music from an election rally passing through. Tarun also wasn't wearing his glasses, without which his vision is only 20%. Unfortunately, he got so caught up dancing in this rally, he followed it away from his home. Tarun boarded a train that stopped 46 kilometers away, but fortunately happened to be right outside the railway police post on Panvel station. But this is where the horror began. This 17-year-old boy, who has trouble communicating because of his condition, spent 2 days outside the railway police post, but not a single officer came forward to help. But the intensity of the railway police just got worse. When Tarun's distraught parents set out to look for him, they found CCTV footage from the Panvel station of an RPF constable packing off this autistic boy in the cargo compartment of an outstation train at 1:20 AM in the morning.
चेहरा एकदम उतर चुका है, उसने खाना नहीं खाया कि बाहर किससे खाना नहीं मांगता है, वो सिर्फ पानी मांग रहा था, उसका हाथ फ्रैक्चर है राइट हैंड बचपन से, तो उसके हाथ में मूवमेंट नहीं है और वो पानी भी इसलिए मांग रहा था क्योंकि पानी इस तरह पी नहीं सकता है, वो उसका हाथ में मूवमेंट नहीं है.
Tarun, who went missing from Kolaba, somehow reached Panvel's railway station. On the platform, when he reached Panvel railway station, then he came to the Railway Protection Force Chowki, RPF Chowki. And as per the primary investigation, the reason he came to RPF Chowki was because that RPF Chowki was very close to the drinking water spot. Tarun wanted drinking water. He was here at this chowki for 2 days and he was constantly asking the cops to help him out with water because he cannot communicate further than this. But the cops couldn't even do that much for 2 days. Instead of informing GRP or the local police or calling a helpline, what RPF constables, RPF cops did, they dragged him from the chowki and they made him sit in an outstation train which went to Sawantwadi from this very place in a luggage compartment.
फिर जाके हमने देखा तो आरपीएफ ऑफिसर ने उसको हाथ पकड़ के, जो पार्सल वैन होती है इंजन के पास, उसमें उसको हाथ पकड़ के डाला है. तो मैंने पूछा क्या किया तुम लोगों ने? बोलते परेशान कर रहा था. मैंने बोला क्या परेशान कर रहा था? जब सीसीटीवी मैंने देखा पूरा उसका, तो उसका राइट हैंड फ्रैक्चर है बचपन से, तो बहुत कम मूवमेंट है. तो आरपीएफ की जो ऑफिस है उसके बगल में पानी का एक नल लगा हुआ है. ये डायरेक्ट पानी नहीं पी सकता हाथ से, इसके हाथ में मूवमेंट नहीं है. इसने प्लास्टिक की बोतल उठा दी थी वहाँ से कहीं से. ये बार बार आके उनको सिर्फ पानी भरने के लिए बोल रहा था कि मामा मामा पानी पीना है, मामा 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 को मामा बोल रहा था.
What's worse is that the railway police have only initiated a probe, that too a month later, but still not taken any action against the irresponsible officer who forced Tarun to board this train instead of reporting it to any authority.
Action has been initiated against the constable as well as the supervisors of Panvel station. An inquiry has been ordered by Assistant Security Commissioner and they will be taken up under disciplinary and appeal rules. So that process is on.
In In the next set of CCTV footage from Sawantwadi station, his parents discovered that he had boarded another Mumbai-bound train. The family then went to each station on the way back from Mumbai and were told that in Chiplun, Tarun was found sitting on a reserved seat. The RPF once again had a chance to help this boy, but even then, the railway officials made him get up and sit by the door. His parents and the police since have been getting calls of Tarun being spotted in Virar, in Bandra and in Kandivali, but he is yet to be found. The matter also came up in the Lok Sabha. And while it has been a long, arduous journey of nearly 100 days, Tarun's parents have pinned their hope on the Mumbai police.
तो बहुत ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव हूँ कि मुंबई पुलिस लेकर आएगी उसको, लेकिन आरपीएफ को लेकर नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। आरपीएफ से तो एक कुछ भी उम्मीद नहीं है। जो हरकत की उन्होंने, उसके बाद तो कोई सिंगल एक पैसे की उम्मीद नहीं उनसे कि ऐसे लोग भी आरपीएफ में होते हैं जिनके अंदर 1% ह्यूमैनिटी नहीं है।
As India prepares to ring in the new year, Mirror now says, let's find Tarun and ensure he comes home to his family soon. With Santya Gora in Mumbai, Sanjana Chauhan, Mirror Now.
In multiple reactions that have continued to come in here, this is another one coming in from the BJP in Maharashtra. BJP MLA Ram Kadam has demanded Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray's intervention, saying that the state now needs stronger policies for the protection of children with special needs. Take a listen in.
We demand to Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray that he should look into this matter and put pressure on police and railway authorities to trace him. At the same time, we demand to the government should make strong policies for this kind of special children.
Mirror Now has also spoken to the NCPCR, which is the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights Chief Priyank Kanungo, saying that the NCPCR has now sought action taken report on Tarun Gupta's case. Take a listen in.
What is the action that NCPCR has taken so far?
देखिए, इसमें मैंने खुद ने आईजी आरपीएफ से बात की है और उनसे घटना की जानकारी भी ली है और उन्होंने मुझे अवगत कराया है कि 3 आरपीएफ के पुलिसकर्मियों के खिलाफ उन्होंने कुछ अनुशासनात्मक कार्रवाई उनके एंड पे शुरू की है। हमने उनसे एक एक्शन टेकन रिपोर्ट मांगी है। साथ ही साथ हमने कोलाबा पुलिस से भी एक एक्शन टेकन रिपोर्ट इस रिगार्ड मांगी है। हमने वहाँ के इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर से भी बात की है और उन्होंने हमको अवगत कराया है कि किस प्रकार उन्होंने 3 टीम्स बनाकर बच्चे की सर्च के लिए अभियान चलाया है। हम लोग इसमें यही उम्मीद करते हैं कि बच्चे को जल्द से जल्द खोजने में ये जो मैदानी अमला है वो कामयाब हो पाए।
सर, इस तरह के मामले में क्या स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर होता है, और अगर मैं पूछ सकूं आपसे कि एनसीपीसीआर को इसकी जानकारी कब मिली और उस समय से लेके अभी तक क्या कुछ डेवलपमेंट आपको दिखा इस मैटर में?
देखिए, मैं मिरर नाउ के माध्यम से भी सभी दर्शकों को आपकी ये बताना चाहूँगा कि कभी भी कोई भी बच्चा अगर उनको ज़रूरतमंद दिखता है किसी को भी, तो तुरंत 1098 पर फ़ोन करके 1098 पर फ़ोन करके इसकी जानकारी ज़रूर दें। बहुत ही सिंपल एक तरीका है कि एक चाइल्ड लाइन भारत सरकार की एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो बच्चे देखभाल और मदद की ज़रूरत वाले होते हैं उनके लिए है और एक आम आदमी का फ़र्ज़ सबको निभाना चाहिए। डेफिनेटली हम एक्शन टेकन रिपोर्ट आने का इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं। अगर वो सख्त कार्रवाई उनके एंड पे नहीं करते हैं तो हम उनको निर्देशित करेंगे।
Other big reactions coming in several other leaders speaking out in support of the family. This includes NCP MP Supriya Sule calling now for the Union Home Ministry's intervention, saying that this is no longer just a state subject if the teenage has been spotted in Goa as well. Also, newly appointed Maharashtra ministers Aditya Thackeray and Varsha Gaikwad have also assured to look into this case.
It's not just a state subject anymore for the reason that some people say that the child was seen in Goa. So it's an interstate issue. So we will have the Home Ministry of India must intervene. As a society, I think what change we really need to make is, I think right through school, these are kind of things which need to come into a curriculum to be sensitive to needs with, that's the whole idea of right to education was, to integrate everybody together.
One autistic child has gone missing from Mumbai. He was spotted at different stations like Thana, Dadar, but there is no trace of that autistic child.
I'll take information on that and get back.
Definitely I'll look into this matter because now I took the oath. So definitely we'll take this matter ahead and we'll ask the police to work on it and find out this investigation. Already we form a child policy and all these problems were discussed in that policy. So whatever action taken, plans are remain to taken, we'll do that.
And there is immense support now that is pouring in for the family ever since we've also taken this up and made a prime focus to find Tarun Gupta, the family who's now received calls from across the country, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai. Some have called from Dubai as well. This is support pouring in, but on ground, we want the authorities to further push forward in that attempt to find the young teenager. We have with us our correspondent Santya, who's getting us those details here. Santya, this is now been widely discussed. This is a prime cause as far as seeking out to this family, which is currently in a huge state of distress. Has there been any forward movement as far as investigations here into this is concerned? Any word, any update from the Mumbai police?
Seher, as far as the support is concerned, since the time we have started playing up the story, the number of calls which the family is receiving has of course immensely increased, because unfortunately since last 10 days the number of calls had decreased, but now the number of calls have increased and the family is receiving the calls from Dubai, Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, Goa, from all these places, and of course they are following up all the leads and they are just praying that one of these calls leads them to their son. Now, as far as the investigation here is concerned, Seher, Mumbai police is saying that they have formed teams to look for Tarun, and as far as the family is concerned, now family also time and again has mentioned that how they have all the hopes from Mumbai police. They are hopeful that Mumbai police will bring Tarun back. As far as RPF is concerned, now RPF, after what the RPF corps did to Tarun, now RPF is also claiming that they have also formed special teams and they are putting up the missing posters at every station and they are taking regular follow-up. But as far as RPF is concerned, the family has zero hopes from the RPF. As far as Mumbai police is concerned, Mumbai police has to say that they are constantly keeping a check on the case. They are continuously working on it. But as far as any clue is concerned, Seher, unfortunately there has been no strong clue regarding Tarun's whereabouts so far.
All right, it is the Mumbai police which is also still struggling with this case. So to say, Santya, thank you for getting us those details. A BJP delegation has now visited and met with families of the infants who were hospitalized in the J.K. Lon hospital. This is in Kota in Rajasthan. We should remember that about 91 infants have died in just the past 1 month in this government hospital itself.
बेड भी कुछ भी नहीं है उधर, कुछ भी व्यवस्था भी नहीं है, ट्रीटमेंट भी जो सामग्री लगता है वो भी ख़राब है। इतना बच्चा 2 दिन में 12 बच्चा 24 घंटा में मर गया है। अभी भी सरकार का कुछ भी ठीक नहीं हुआ है। इसके लिए कुछ ठीक करना चाहिए और राजनीति के ऊपर जाके इसका सोल्यूशन करना चाहिए। क्या रिपोर्ट बनाई मैंने आपने यहाँ पे आके? हालत तो बहुत ही ख़राब है, बहुत ही ख़राब है। केंद्रीय सरकार जो पैसा देते हैं तो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में कहाँ जाता है ये?
कब भर्ती कराया था आपने?
वो कराया था 20 तारीख को।
जो मतलब कैसे डेथ हुई?
नमूना था, तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी, सांस
इन्फेक्शन से हुआ है क्या?
अभी इंस्पेक्शन भी हम तो समझते नहीं है कि इंस्पेक्शन क्या है क्या नहीं है। हमने तो भर्ती कहाँ ठीक है।
किसकी लापरवाही मानते हैं फिर आप?
अब वहाँ के डॉक्टरों की मानो या उनके जो वार्ड में नर्सें हैं वो जो भी है
स्टाफ भी सुनता नहीं था बिल्कुल भी।
पैसे मांगते थे क्या?
नहीं पैसे नहीं मांगे।
फिर मतलब कैसे लापरवाही?
किसी चीज़ के लिए हम जाते थे कहने भाई बच्चे को ये हो रहा है तो देखने आते हैं एक बार, ये भी आते हैं ऐसे बोलते थे वहाँ पे।
डांटते फिर मतलब उनका स्वभाव सही नहीं था क्या?
स्वभाव सही नहीं था, ना गार्ड का ना हमारे
बहुत से तो गार्ड ने भी ये बोला कि निकल जंगल यहाँ से।
As the number of infant deaths from this one government hospital at Kota that keeps going up, in the latest 14 infants that passed away in just 5 days, and this is what has taken the death toll further up to 91 babies passing away in just 1 month. What's more shocking here, despite assurances that were made by the Chief Minister J.K Lon, the hospital that continues to reel under extremely unhygienic conditions. I can see those images up on your screens on the left where you have pigs around the hospital. Now, the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, or the NCPCR, has also issued a show-cause notice, and this has been issued to the Secretary, Medical Education Department, the Rajasthan government regarding shocking conditions at the hospital.
कोटा वाले मामले में हमने भेज दिया प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी को, मेडिकल को, और अभी जा रहे हैं एसएमएस के और डॉक्टर जा रहे हैं, तो पता करेंगे क्या स्थिति बनी, खबरें क्यों ऐसी आई है, सच्चाई क्या है, पहले सच्चाई आने दो, बाद में बात करें।
CMHO was not available in that meeting, और पहले से इंस्ट्रक्शन होने के बाद, रिक्वेस्ट भेजने के बाद अगर चीफ मेडिकल एंड हेल्थ ऑफिसर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के नहीं मिलते हैं तो लापरवाही तो उनकी दिखती है। साथ साथ वहाँ जो सुपरिटेंडेंट थे, जो J.K Lon हॉस्पिटल था इसके, वो भी बहुत ही गैर जिम्मेदार रवैया उनका था। हमको बताया गया कि सेप्टिसीमिया से कई बच्चों की मौत हुई है, और हमने जब वहाँ पे जाके हालत देखे तो हमको हॉस्पिटल के अंदर सुअर घूमते हुए मिले।
In the face of this tragedy, there is a claim coming in from the state. Rajasthan's Health Minister Dr. Raghu Sharma saying that infant mortality rate has actually reduced in the state from 7.62%, which was in 2014, to now 5.55%, figure recorded in 2019. Now, this comes in the backdrop of these 91 infant deaths here at this one government hospital here from Kota.
इन्फेंट मोर्टिलिटी जो रेट है वो 2014 में 7.62% थी, 2015 में 7.17% थी, 2016 में 6.66% थी, 2017 में 6% थी और 2018 में 6.11% थी। और अब इस एक साल में हमने प्रयास किया, सुधार किया सिस्टम में, उससे नतीजा ये रहा कि IMF उसमें कमी आई है। शिशु मृत्यु दर में 5.55% पे हम लेके आए हैं एक साल के अंदर।
The Rajasthan minister speaking out in his defense, saying the overall figures have come down, but there's no explanation as far as the tragedy in this one hospital is concerned. Let's get in those details. My colleague Tanima getting us further inputs here. Tanima, this is with respect to this specific hospital's track record. There have been incidents of this in the past as well.
That's right, Sahar. If we just take our viewers through the track record that this particular hospital has, you know, after the incident that we saw at Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh, this seems to be another hospital which has abysmal track record when it comes to infant mortality. If we just look at this graphics, which has a series of numbers against the years in which these deaths have in fact been reported. So as it clearly shows over there that in 2014 onwards, all the years have in fact clocked over 1,000 infant deaths. In this one hospital alone, 2014, 1198, 2015, 1260, 2016, 1193 infant deaths, 2017, 1027, 2018, 1005, and we can tell our viewers that it's over 900 already, 940 odd cases that have been reported this year. We are still to see whether or not it goes over, and hopefully won't go over the 1,000 mark, but it's a very, very serious situation that we can see in this particular government hospital in Kota in Rajasthan. But the state health minister there, of course, giving us a different set of figures, saying that actually in the state of Rajasthan, infant mortality has in fact come down according to them. So this is basically stats versus stats that we can see over there, that one hospital recording so many figures or this kind of figures of infant mortality, is this something that should be brushed under the carpet with a different set of figures? Also, if we quickly look into the admission which has been made by the Rajasthan government themselves about the abject about the inadequacies which are prevalent in this hospital, and the government clearly admitting that there are major system issues when it comes to this particular hospital. You can see they're saying there's a shortage in oxygen supply. If we go into the next point, they also admit that there's maintenance of equipment is an issue. They also say that there's a lack of staff. Over here, it mentions that beds need to be fumigated, that there are unhygienic conditions in this particular hospital, that there needs to be fumigation done properly, and there's a 35% shortage of nursing staff in this one hospital alone. So this is actually a case that we're bringing to our viewers from Kota in Rajasthan, which is, of course, has extreme numbers that you can see over here. But the fact that these are stats and figures which are available, and even the Rajasthan government themselves have admitted that this is a shortcoming that they have. But what is being done to fix the situation on ground, that entire action seems to be missing.
Yes, there are no corrective measures as far as this particular hospital there with those statistics they're concerned. Tanima, thank you for getting us those updates. In other news now, this is with respect to the ongoing cold wave across North India. Harsh winter conditions that we're seeing this year. Several have been unprecedented temperatures. To begin with, in the national capital, it is shivering under the spell of this cold wave, intense cold wave. It has seen the coldest day ever in December since a century, since 1901. Moderate to dense fog that has engulfed most parts of eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, Chandigarh, western Rajasthan as well as Haryana, and this is affecting commute and travel as well. 34 trains running late in the Northern Railways region because of dense fog conditions.
The cold wave in the northern part of the country is still prevailing. The national capital is having a 4.8 degrees Celsius temperature today. Yesterday was the coldest day in the national capital since 1901. Today, because of the fog, 34 trains have been delayed, and the span of the delay is between 15 hours to 1 hour. Currently, the air traffic is normal because the airlines have deputed category 3B pilots, but on the railway front, 34 trains have been delayed and no rescheduling has been done. The Met Department has predicted that the cold wave condition in the national capital will prevail for about next to 2 to 3 days. Until then, the fog and the cold spring will be there in the national capital.
All right, this is of course to continue for a few days still to come. There's no relief for us there in the northern part of India. With that, it is a wrap on the show. Thanks for being with us.